Welcome into Real Recruits TV, your weekly high school showcase around the Phoenix area. I'm Phil Stafford, and we are live here inside the Wolf Den here at Desert Mountain High School, bringing you some great basketball action between the Desert Mountain Wolves and also the Pinnacle Pioneers. Pinnacle already has themselves inside the top 16 to make a run at the playoffs. Desert Mountain has some work to do, but before we get to that big game, we're going to check in on the JV team and also some soccer, so let's get to those highlights. Taking a look at the big names of the future, Desert Mountains JV coming off their first loss of the season, too. First half, two of our Real Recruits athletes teaming up on the quick transition. Jonathan Stevens, nifty pass to Will Hannon for the easy finish. 38-22, Wolves led at half. Pioneers turn on the offense in the third. Final seconds of that quarter, Randy Bronner nails the three in the corner. It's just a 5-point lead for Desert Mountain. Makes for a very exciting finish. And how about some defense by the Wolves? Jonathan Stevens with the swat to keep the paint protected. The Pioneers did find some space on the perimeter. Jagger Spacey with the catch and pop. Pioneers would take the lead with a minute left. Can the Wolves respond? They turn to their winger for the answer, Jordan Phelps Castro. He says yes! Wolves back ahead by 2, and that's where it would end. And that was just the JV boys. Before we check in on varsity, we'll make a quick stop to O'Connor High for some soccer.
Sandra Day O'Connor boys soccer hosting Boulder Creek. The Eagles just had a 4-game win streak snapped at the hands of Ironwood, and here in the first half they trail 1-0 to the Jaguars. But not for long, Jackson Jella taken down in the box. Penalty kick time for Anthony Archuleta. His 12th goal of the year is the equalizer. Later in the first half, O'Connor with a couple golden opportunities. Ethan Ramsey has a good look, but that one sails on him. Then Skylar Meldrum with a good-looking header, but it's right in the hands of the goalkeeper. But guess what? Skylar got a second chance. Jella from the corner, straight to the head of Meldrum. The senior gives the Eagles the lead. But in the end, the home team comes away with their 15th victory on the season.
Back to Desert Mountain for the varsity game. The Wolves looking for a clean sweep of Pinnacle after JV and freshmen both signed and delivered victories. Home fans were dressed to the nines. It was their inaugural Dress Like Coach Kurt Keener night. Looking pretty good, and there was even a little extra muscle on hand for this emotional matchup. We start in the first. Gino Little's working along the perimeter. Dishes inside for Real Recruits big man Jordan Higgins. Desert Mountain notched a 5-point lead to end the first. In the second, Dorian Pickens, the coveted Stanford commit, drives, forced to pull up, and he's a bit long. Thankful he's got Ben Wahlberg there to tap it back in, and it's a 1-point contest. The two teams exchange blows from there the rest of the night. Tight game through the finish. Get a look at this play, though. Feed ahead to Pickens, corrals it off balance, and he gets it to fall. Picks up the foul shot. He led the Pioneers with 36. The answer for the Wolves was senior Rolando Rhymes. Big 3-point play as he finishes strong to the bucket. He ended the night with 23, but it wasn't enough for the upset behind Pickens. Pinnacle escapes the Wolf Den, 60-57. Very exciting times here in recruiting season as we're just about a week and a half away from the February signing date. Obviously, that's a big football date, so we'll be looking forward to some of our Real Recruits football players making their official commitments to play at that next level. That's part of our senior class, which we're on track for 100% of our seniors making it to that next level. Don't forget to check us out on Real Recruits Facebook and Twitter. For next week, we'll be checking in on some more highlights around the Phoenix area. For right now, we'll say goodbye. I'm Phil Stafford. We'll see you next week.